Hi, this is Tony D'Amico, founder and CEO of Fidato Wealth. Thanks for joining me today for this video to learn about our wealth management consultative process. So I will share my screen and we will jump right in. So we call our process Fidato One, and that is because we really believe that clients should have one plan that is fully integrated and comprehensive, all serving what's important to them and what their goals are. So let's talk about how we go about that. So step one is the discovery meeting. So at that meeting, we're being introduced to one another. We're learning about what's important to you, what your goals are, what your values are. So we're learning about you qualitatively, which I think is very important. And we also learn about you quantitatively as well during this meeting. So we have you provide financial information and we complete our fact finder as well. And with that information, then, since we know what's important to you and we know how things are currently set up and positioned, we then do our wealth management analysis. And this is where we review your goals and diagnose your current situation, and we'll identify strengths and weaknesses and also determine if we can add significant long-term value. So that's the analysis that we're doing between these two meetings. And these meetings are about 2 weeks apart. The initial analysis meeting is we're going to start off that meeting by reviewing with you what we heard you say that is important to you and confirm that we understand that. And we understand not only what's important to you, but what your goals and values are. We'll also review your investment analysis. So we'll take a look at how your investments are currently positioned. We'll look at the asset allocation. We'll look at your current fee structure and compare it to our fee structure as well. And look at the long-term ramifications of how you're invested now versus alternative strategies. After that, we'll review what's called your initial financial plan. And that financial plan will indicate when you want to be financially independent or retire, what resources you have, life expectancy, market fluctuation, taxes, and it will at the conclusion of that plan, it'll issue a probability of success. And we'll identify, is that probability of success optimal? Like, what can be done to improve it? So we'll look at those different scenarios. And then the last thing that we accomplished during this meeting is really an analysis of wealth management gaps and opportunities. So this is a more integrated approach looking at tax planning, risk protection, estate planning, and how all of these pieces work together. And we'll review the wealth planning gaps and opportunities that we've identified. And then from there, we'll have a really good idea if we feel like we can add significant long-term value. And at the end of that second meeting, we'll make a mutual decision if we should schedule a third or keep the third meeting if it's already been scheduled. And at that meeting is we finalize our analysis. We call it the final analysis meeting. We're going to confirm our analysis and we're going to confirm your wealth management action plan. We type up a wealth management action plan with priorities that we've mutually identified together during the second meeting. And lastly, at the end of that third meeting, we'll mutually confirm fit and working relationship. So if we do that, then we kind of launch our working efforts together. As far as what we're looking for in client relationships, we want to work with folks that we feel like we can add substantial long-term value, that there's great fit and collaboration. We're really proud that we have 99% client retention. And we also want to work with folks that are looking to hire us as the last advisors that they're going to have to work with, provided that we do what we say we're going to do. So that's all what we look for in our best client relationships and the criteria that we have. And we obviously provide this process so you get to see how we manage investments, see how we do financial planning, see our wealth management process, so we can kind of make this decision mutually together. So after that, if we decide to work together, the next step is the new client launch meeting. And at that meeting, there's a bit of new client orientation, including reviewing your client portal, which is a very helpful tool. And at that meeting, we're typically already starting to advance our wealth strategy action plan with you. Step five is ongoing wealth management. So we do an annual progress meeting with our clients to review their entire plan their portfolio, their wealth management strategies, and take a look at what was accomplished the year prior and what we want to accomplish the next 12 months working together. We also have what are called focused planning meetings. So these could be a specific meeting around perhaps tax planning or risk protection or estate planning, and then ongoing optimization and implementation. So it's very important to note that what we provide is really advanced planning, and it's really a comprehensive evaluation of your wealth plan and confirming any needs and gaps and opportunities. And how we execute on that is by utilizing our professional network. So in 2017, I made a decision that I wanted to provide our clients a family office like level of service. So maybe you've heard of a family office before. If you haven't, a family office is simply an entity that very high net worth families set up, typically $250 million of net worth and greater, where they have their own in-house certified financial planner, investment advisor, tax, legal. They all work for that family. So it's very costly to set up that structure. And so what we did is we wanted to replicate that. So we use a combination of our internal experts, such as certified financial planners, investment advisors, insurance, and external experts such as CPAs, estate planning attorneys, other risk protection specialists as well. And so what we do is we review cases with our professional network. And these folks, we really consider them to be, each have a high level and knowledge of skill in their key financial area. So these are folks that we've carefully selected over the past, 10 to 15 years. And what we do is we review cases with them on a regular ongoing basis. And it's incredible to review cases when there's not only your certified financial planner, your wealth manager, your investment advisor, but also a CPA, an estate planning attorney, a risk protection specialist. And therefore, we're able to all review the case. Ideas kind of compound between the group, and we really emerge with the best plan. And that is, in essence, what a family office is. So we've replicated that through our professional network meetings. So we're really excited to meet you for your discovery meeting if you're watching this video in preparation for your discovery meeting. And I hope this video helped you with understanding our wealth management consultative process that we call Fidato One. Thanks, and we look forward to seeing you at your meeting.